Hi everyone and welcome to Darksiders 2 Deathinitive Edition, Deathinitive difficulty walkthrough. This is part 10, if I'm not mistaken, once again. And we are going to fight the Deposed king. This is the boss fight or the end of the quest. You have to defeat this creature. And as you can see, this video is almost 13 minutes long. And it's all a single boss fight. Is everything this guy, the Deposed king. And you're gonna I just want to clarify before that I went at this place very under level, and that's the problem when fighting this guy. By the way, those dodges when you impact his shield has to be pixel perfect or he will kill me. Actually, he kills me with almost every single attack, except the one that he's going to hit me with, which you're gonna see it, I think. So, what is to tell? He does. He doesn't do a lot of attacks. The problem here is my damage and my capabilities of only sustaining one hit. At only one hit from a certain attack. Any other hit will kill me outright. Like this one kills me. The shield hitting me like right there kills me. That shield bash kills me. This one really kills me. I don't know with what he hits me actually. I don't remember. Actually, I don't remember if he hit me. To be honest, maybe this is no damage, or maybe he hits me in the second phase. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. So, look at my health. Look at my fucking health. I don't know how I survived that, because to be honest, he was one-shotting me every single time, but that hit I survived. And now I'm using pots to recover health, but there is no way there is usefulness in recover my health, because it's really rare to actually got hit and survive. So he does the shield bash, which goes forward. He does that scream, which means you can hit him, but be careful not to hit the shield, because he does a counter attack that you have to really get used to the invisible frames. He does that hit. That's the time when you have to capitalize on hits. And the problem with this boss, when you are under level, is not this first phase, because you can actually dodge almost every single attack. The problem is managing the second phase, because the second phase is gonna start doing some 360 attacks. He's going to be moving through the map, almost covering half of the entire map in one in 5 swings of his hammer, and he's swimming like at 360 all the time. You're gonna see it, and if that comes close to me, I instantly die. So I had to devise a strategy to actually manage the combat arena with him on it, so that every time he does the 360 attack, it wouldn't come near me it wouldn't come even near me to hit me. And I had, even as I'm doing that sounds easy, but it's really hard, because as you can see, he's actually really tall and huge, and the arena is not that big. The problem with this technique is that it took me a while to get it, and even when I was getting it, he was killing me. And if he kills me, this is the main problem. If he kills me, I have to start from the beginning of the health bar. See, there he goes. This is the attack I'm telling you. Like 4 or 5 swings, we're gonna count them actually, and he covers a lot of distance, moving always towards you. So let's see if he's gonna start doing it. Like when his health catches on the second phase, he does that scream and launches elevates the hammer above his face. He's gonna do it. So now I have to hit him like a couple of times. See, not overstay my welcome and get the fuck away. See, I have to get him to do the attack, but actually I have to micromanage him to have space to dodge it. Let's see the swings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because he does a little one when he starts, but I will say 4. Yeah, so that's everything, because he doesn't include any more attacks after this one. If you can manage to do what I'm doing here, actually, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will say 5. He does a little one when he starts. So if you manage to dodge the 5 swings and not be in his, because it's an area of effect when he does the swings, so not be near him at all, and then you have a chance to kill him, as you can see. So sorry if I seem a little distracted. Something really weird happened yesterday. Some people tried to enter my house, or more likely my recording house, my recording room, that is also my room. I'll try to tell it how it happened. I was on the PC doing some editing really late in the night, luckily, and you're gonna see why in a second. And I heard people, like, my house has 2 floors, and I'm on the lower floor on my garage, which is the only place that I have good recording sound, even though you can hear cars sometimes. And my garage leads to the outside, right? But it's actually my room and my recording, and when I have everything set up, like the PC, the PlayStation 4, and my TV and whatever. So I was recording in my room, and I heard a lot of noise outside, like right outside my fucking door, like tools being dropped on the floor really fast, and people talking really low. And it really caught my attention. I usually have my lights on while I'm here and not sleeping, so the lights were on, so I don't fucking know why I wasn't robbed or killed, to be honest. I have to tell like this, because immediately when I hear the sound of people right outside my door, sometimes it happens because it was on the weekend, and on the weekend we have a lot of drunk people, men and women, just roaming the streets and talking loud. So I kinda didn't really thought, oh, I'm going to get robbed. I thought, okay, some drunk just like stopped outside of my door and talks loudly with someone else, like not loudly but talks, and they're having some time of trouble. This has happened before, so this didn't raise my alert that high. But immediately after hearing the tools drop on the floor and hearing the voices, two distinct male voices, immediately I start going towards the door. Don't ask me why, because this could have been just drunk people, but something in my fucking gut said this is not safe. So I turned off the recording session. I was editing, sorry. I turned off the editing. I stopped everything that I was doing. I get up, I start going towards the door just to check it out, because I have a little hole in the middle of my door when I can see directly to the outside. I installed that, so if someone enters through this door, I can see who it is before opening it. I go towards the door to kinda use the little hole. I don't know how to call it, because maybe people in other countries don't actually have that, or I think they have it, but I don't know what the name is. So as I'm moving towards the door, the fucking door unlocks, not by myself, not by my keys. It's in a fucking instant that it does this. Unlocks immediately and opens like halfway. And immediately, and this is going to sound ridiculous, this is going to sound really fucking ridiculous, but I have like a huge desk on my room that it has a lot of stuff, for example, I like things from Japan, so I have a lot of daggers, katanas, little knives, stuff like that. I'm not a violent person at all, but I like to collect some weird stuff like that, like ninja stars, you know, the thing that ninja throws, that's the stars. So I know they have another name, but excuse me, I'm still really shocked by what it could have happened, not what happened actually. But this is the funny part. As soon as the door opens, I know they're just gonna rob me. This is something dangerous. So I don't have anything close to me to defend myself. So what the fucking thing do I grab? What do you think I grabbed? I grabbed a katana. I grabbed one of my 2 katanas and immediately get it out of the case. I know it's not called the case. See, I'm bad for this. And one of the guys heard me doing this or saw me because I was on the other side. See the door open and I was towards the block side of the door. So immediately I scream, I'm gonna call the police immediately, and grab my katana, unfold the katana and go to the door. I think that between I'm going to call the police in a really like threatening voice, and maybe he's seeing like he started seeing the fucking katana appearing through the door. Like I was going full at it. I was going to grab my door and close it again. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't going to go outside and try to fight 2 guys with a katana because they could have guns. At this point, that's what scared me the most. My thought process was going 100 miles at a second, and they can have guns, and I have a katana. So I'm going to close my door. I'm going to prevent them to enter, because if they enter and if they have a gun, I'm done. Either I am dead, because in this country you just don't get robbed. You get dead. You know, you never know. Either I got robbed of everything of value that I have everything here, or I got robbed and killed. And not only that, there is a back door in my house that goes upstairs to my part of, to my second part of the house where everyone else was sleeping. And when I say everyone else, I refer to my sister and my mother. So I'm at this point, every single process that I just explained is going 1,000 miles a second. These guys cannot enter the house. That's what I thought. They cannot. Either I shut the door here, or they enter with guns, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I was ready to fight them though, and that can sound stupid, but I was ready to defend it, like if we were on the fucking western here. So I was ready to defend the forced entry, kind of like called like that. I was going to defend my house and my family because I don't know what these guys could have done if they gain access to it. This was like 3 o'clock in the morning, AM, and luckily, this is another fact that is funny, not really funny, but curious. 2 hours before this thing happens, I was at dinner with 2 of my best friends, a few houses away because they both live in my neighborhood. I wasn't in my room, so if they would have opened the room, they would have entered. They would have robbed everything that is in here, and maybe they would have gone upstairs where there are 2 women alone, and I don't know what the fuck would have happened. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to start thinking what would have happened, because it didn't. I'm going to state in the facts. Luckily, I was in the room. My scream probably scared them, or the sight of the fucking katana, and they went away. Sorry guys, I'm just way off in this video, and the video already ended. I'm still talking. I'm gonna edit the ending, but yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys, because how can I not tell you this? How can I just talk about news in video games and stuff when I almost got robbed / something worse? So this was Darksiders 2, the boss fight, Deposed King. He's down, and in the next part 11, we'll go back to the main quest, and I'll try to calm down a little more. So thank you for watching as always, and listening to this horrible thing, and take care.